Mega Glimmora has caught the Pokémon Champions metagame by storm. Utilizing its insane special attack and speed, alongside a unique type combination with its new ability Adaptability, it threatens huge one-hit KOs on a lot of the most popular Mega Evolutions right now, such as Mega Floette, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Froslass, and most notably Mega Charizard Y. Today, we're taking Mega Glimmora to the next level with this team built by Zestimon that won the 2026 Singapore Master Ball League. Let's see how it does. As always, if you guys want to try the team for yourself, here is a code with the Replica code on screen right now. There is also a Pokepaste for Pokemon Showdown in the description down below. What's going on, everyone? My name is Scorpion and welcome back to Pokémon Champions. My final video on Regulation MA actually. But today we're showcasing one of my absolute favorite Mega Evolutions this regulation, which has been incredibly fun to use in Mega Glimmora. So obviously, since the team is actually built around this Pokemon today, we're going to be bringing it every single game this video. And we've got our first one right here, so let's see what we've got. Sounds like we've got a pretty standard sort of Charizard Y Sylveon team, but they do have Serena. I do need to be a little bit careful around Serena. This team doesn't have too much priority, but we do need to be mindful of the fact that we, for example, can't hit it with our Talonflame Acrobatics if we are at full health, because obviously Gale Wings will also get blocked. That's an interaction that I often tend to forget about, and I think a lot of other people do too. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Against this mode, I actually really like the idea of leading with my Tailwind mode with Ninetales, because you really want to be trying to get rid of stuff like Garchomp and Legion early if you can. Obviously, we've got Freeze Dry and Blizzard for them. And then obviously we're going to bring Glimmora in the back. And then for the fourth, it's a bit of a toss-up between Kingambit and Garchomp, I think. But I think I like Kingambit in this one for the priority, especially against Legion. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, we're going to get into it. Of course, once Regulation MB drops, we'll be all over that as well. So hope you guys look forward to videos on that. And do let me know down in the comment section below, which Pokemon or Mega Evolution are you most looking forward to seeing in the game? Mine personally is Mega Absol Z. Really hoping that thing gets either Tough Claws or Sharpness. It's going to be incredibly fun to use. But yeah, we're going to do some ranked games with Mega Glimmora today, during the end of Regulation MA. And we're going to see how we do. So good luck and have fun with my opponents. And they're going to go ahead and lead with Sylveon and Garchomp, which is actually perfect for us. I really, really like this lead. Okay, awesome. Garchomp obviously does threaten us with a Rock Slide, but we do outspeed it unless it's Scarf. What I like doing here is I like just going for a quick Protect and then firing off a Blizzard. I expect Garchomp to protect itself or to go for a Switch, but that's fine because we still get some really good chip damage off on Sylveon, right? So we're going to go ahead and do this and get our damage going. Obviously, Garchomp, if it's Scarf, Rock Slide will do a lot. I don't know if Rock Slide into Hyper Voice knocks us out on Ninetales. It might, which could be a really powerful play. They could also Protect and Hyper Beam. I think that's a really powerful play they could make. But I really want to just scout to see what they do, because I think Garchomp with Rock Slide is like the main thing we need to be afraid of right now. And if we can catch that, take the Rock Slide and outspeed and take it out, that'll be amazing for our Mega Glimmora in the back, right? So we're going to go ahead and protect our Talonflame. There's no Fake Out to worry about at least. And let's see what they go for. Are they Scarf? They are not Scarf, so we're going to hit them with a Blizzard right away and just take Garchomp out. Made beautiful. That's an amazing opening. So that's exactly kind of already how you want to be using this team, because Garchomp is the biggest threat to Mega Glimmora by far, right? Sylveon didn't take much. It does just go for a Hyper Voice. That's going to do probably about half, I think. I mean, obviously these things are usually Fairy Feather. Yeah, a little bit over half. That's fine, though. Because we already let Ninetales do what it was supposed to do, right? It was supposed to take out the Garchomp there. So that's absolutely incredible. Now if we get our Tailwind up for later, then Mega Glimmora can go stupid, especially because it's a really, really good Pokemon into Sylveon, right? Luckily, we do still have Gale Wings active as well. And let's see, in comes the Charizard. Alright, that's fine with me. I do want to... Ooh, do you reckon they'll Mega Evolve here? I kind of want to just go for a Flare Blitz. I'm not afraid of any of these mons outspeeding it, right? I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz into Sylveon, hoping they Mega Evolve. And then... the question is, do I want to protect Ninetales? Do I really care about it that much? Or do I just go for Freeze Dry? I think that's actually okay if they KO me here, because that would let me get in my Mega Glimmora. So I'm actually just going to Freeze Dry into Charizard. And we're going to go from there. I don't think Charizard has a reason to protect. But again, if it Mega Evolves and we get the Sun, then this Flare Blitz could actually end up KOing Sylveon. I mean, I don't know how much it'll do. I haven't calculated, I'll be brutally honest with you guys. But I mean, this Talonflame is max attack, so we'll see. And we'll still also get a nice little Freeze Dry. It's not going to do much to Mega Charizard, but it's going to do a decent chunk. And again, we have already made Ninetales do what it was supposed to do, so we're good there. So we're going to outspeed, we're going to Flare Blitz. Is it enough to KO Sylveon? Almost, down to 3. That's good enough. I'm fine with that. Because I don't think a Hyper Voice into Heat Wave will kill us, right? On Talonflame. And they Solar Beam instead. Why? Why did they Solar Beam? Okay, well, I think Ninetales... Does Ninetales take that? Probably not into Hyper Voice, which is fine. We don't take it. That's fine, though. Like I said, we wanted Ninetales to go down. And just look at this Mega Glimmora matchup. Like, this is the infamous meta... Oh, wow, we nearly died to that. But this is, like, the infamous meta combo, right? The Charizard plus the Sylveon. And this is exactly what Mega Glimmora is for. This is what you want. You want to get these mons in, get the Garchomp gone, and now Mega Glimmora threatens a KO on both Pokemon, right? I don't even think I need to Tailwind here. I'm honestly just going to Acrobatics into Sylveon. We're going to Mega Evolve, and we're going to Power Gym the Charizard. And there's not much they can do here. They can Quick Attack my Talonflame, it's not going to take me out. We're faster on both Pokemon anyway. Mega Glimmora is faster than most standard Mega Charizard. But even if it's not, then Charizard can't do anything to Okami unless it's Scorching Sands, which is very rare. Especially because Glimmora isn't exactly a super popular Pokemon. It could be a ladder tech, I mean, we'll see. But this is exactly the position we wanted, right? And if they don't protect either their Pokemon, we get a double knockout, which is incredible. Right, we're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve our Glimmora here. Again, we should be faster than Mega Charizard. I mean, Mega Glimmora is faster than Mega Charizard Y by default. Let's see. We do go for Acrobatics. Sylveon doesn't protect, so we do take that out. And Charizard didn't protect, it looks like, either, so let's see if it gets to move first. I mean, maybe they're max speed timid, we'll see. They're not, so we get a Power Gem off, and down goes Mega Charizard. Mega Glimmora already getting that all-important KO. That's exactly what it's supposed to do, right? And this is where getting that Garchomp taken out early with Ninetales, and then, you know, you clean up with Glimmora. And now there should be nothing we can do. The Sun arguably helps us in this situation, obviously, because it boosts our Talonflame Flare Blitz, which is really, really useful earlier. I'm not actually sure what the calc is on that Sylveon roll. I think, obviously, my Talonflame is Jolly. It's not Adamant. So if it were Adamant, well, it might have gotten the KO there. But I find Jolly to be super, super important. So you can always outspeed stuff like Max Speed, Jolly, Whimsicott. So I definitely just prefer this. Because otherwise, they'll prioritize you with Prankster, right? And it's Serena in the back. Alright, well, you're absolutely cooked, mate. You are not taking this. I'm actually going to Acrobatics just because I don't think it'll kill. Because I want to get the last kill with Mega Glimmora, right? But yeah, this is not the one you wanted in the back. That's like the one thing. So it looks like we're going to clean this up very, very easily. And very, very textbook game of why do you want to be piloting this team. So, yeah, again, I'm not sure why this person's taking their sweet time to pick their final mon. But they're actually... Oh, what, the Scarf? Scarf Serena. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Well, is this some draft tech? So we're going to Acrobatics. I want to just kill Serena anyway. Well, I wanted to get the kill with Glimmora. Come on, man. I mean, we could have flinched for all I know, but hey. But that doesn't even crit either. That was a very offensive Serena. Right, well, fair enough. Still, absolutely incredible showcase of the team right there. Again, textbook, take the ground type up, and then just win with Glimmora Talonflame. Incredible stuff. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention as well, we're actually all the way up to Master Ball Tier 2 as well. So, opponents are going to get a little tough. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do. All right, we have... Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen, is that a Torterra? Is that a Torterra on the other side of the screen? Guys, can I just, like, forfeit this game and give this person the win? That's the first Torterra I've run into, like, from an opponent in Pokémon Champions. That's so cool. I wonder if they'll bring it this game. They might. It's pretty good into Mega Glimmora. Okay, that's sick. I respect that. They've also got Infernape, presumably Mega Starmie, Mega Aerodactyl. Sorry, Mega Lucario, I presume. And then Jolteon as well. This is a very peculiar team. It's really, really cool, though. I respect the hell out of this. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm like completely fine with losing this game just because I respect this person's team. Like, I honestly do. What do we actually want to run with, though? Let's see here. So, I don't mind the Talonflame Rotom lead here. Or Talonflame Ninetales. Talonflame Ninetales is a little bit risky, though, because they also have, like, they have the Mega Aerodactyl they could lead with, right? So that's a little tough sometimes. I think I still like it, though, just for the sheer pressure. Alright, I think I'm actually going to do... I think we're going to go same lead as last game. We'll go Glimmora in the back, as usual. And then I think... Not a lot of time to decide here. Rotom is good. I also like Garchomp quite a lot. We'll go Garchomp. I think Garchomp is the play here. Yeah, go with that. If you're enjoying the video so far, please do remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I upload competitive Pokemon content on Champions every week, so it helps a lot if you want to stay up to date with my latest uploads, while also greatly supporting the channel. Appreciate your time, and let's get back to the video. Yeah, this is a really scary team composition from the opponent, man. It's like, when you see these Pokemon that you don't really know what to expect from. Like, what is this Torterra going to do? Is it going to Shell Smash? Okay, we see Starmie Aerodactyl, that's fine. Obviously, my Talonflame is definitely threatened here by their stuff. We're going to get the Snow up here. It's very tempting to just double up into the Starmie, like with Acrobatics Freeze Dry. That could kill, but then we also have the risk of flinching from a Rock Slide from Aerodactyl, right? I think I'm actually going to protect my Talonflame first, and then we're going to Freeze Dry into the Starmie. I think that's the way we play this first turn. We do obviously preserve our Gale Wings by protecting, so that means we can always get a Tailwind up the next turn if we need to. If they're really, really smart, they might double up onto my Ninetales, but we'll see what they want to do, right? So their Starmie's going to Mega Evolve. I don't think this Freeze Dry ever KOs, even though we're never Melt Ice. Because obviously it's not the strongest move in the world. But we're going to go ahead and protect. See if they Tailwind or if they want to Rock Slide. Rock Slide, I think, would make sense. They will outspeed us. Yep, they do Rock Slide. We do protect our Talonflame. Hopefully we don't get flinched. That's like the one thing here. And I also hope they don't double up into my Ninetales, because it could KO even through the Snow Boost. Let's see. We do get hit by it. Starmie, I think, might outspeed. Oh, no. Do we actually outspeed? Okay, beautiful. We're going to get a Freeze Dry off. That nearly kills. That's awesome. And then hopefully they target the Talonflame slot. They do. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so now we have a really, really powerful play here. We're going to go ahead and Tailwind. And I don't think Blizzard KOs from here, unfortunately, but I think I'm okay with that. Aerodactyl's probably stashed. Yeah, Aerodactyl's definitely stashed on this build, because they probably have like Mega Lucario, Mega Starmie, right? I could also... I mean, Rock Slide's going to be a double down anyway. I think it's worth it just to get the Tailwind up and then get the Blizzard off, because that lets us get in Mega Glimmora and Garchomp under Tailwind, right? So it's honestly okay if we go down 2 Pokemon here. Like, a double down here is genuinely okay. So we're going to go ahead and pop the Blizzard. Maybe we get a crit on Starmie if we're really lucky. Starmie actually protects, which is also fine, I think. Because we mainly wanted this for Aerodactyl, right? So we're going to end Tailwind. We will get the Blizzard off. Rock Slide, again, presumably is a double down, but I'm actually okay with that. This is a calculated risk. We're making the calculated risk that we can bring this back with the 2v4, right? Yep, there's the Sash, there's Rock Slide that does double connect, and Ninetales actually survives, which is okay. Unfortunately, of course, Starmie could have Aqua Jet, which is problematic. But I think I'm okay with that. Who do we go into here, is the question. We've got the Tailwind up. We do obviously have to be wary of Aqua Jet on the Starmie. And I think because of that, I actually like the idea of going Garchomp here. I think, well, Glimmora is also good. I just don't want to get Aqua Jet on Glimmora, though. So I think I'm actually going to make the Garchomp play. We're going to Garchomp here. I would love to be able to like Swords Dance and then take the double KO with Blizzard, but I don't think I could do that. I think I'm gonna have to Dragon Claw and protect on Ninetales, just to get my or preserve my Ninetales for the against the Aqua Jet, which is presumably coming my way. And then I don't think Aerodactyl could do much. As a matter of fact, if Aerodactyl goes for dual wing beneath the Garchomp, it'll obviously die because rough skin. We're going to go ahead and protect. We should outspeed Starmie, so it's not like an Ice Spinner us before we get to move. And they don't even attempt to Aqua Jet. Okay, that's fine. So Starmie goes down. That's good. That's their Mega out of the way. And we still have ours in the back. Rock Slide. Yep, that's fine. So I'm going to do much to Garchomp. Oh, and Garchomp dodges anyway, so we get to stay at full health. Oh, that's always a nice bonus. Again, don't think that's going to matter too much, but it's always nice. We do obviously have to be a little bit careful because we can't really click Earthquake here unless we're okay with our Ninetales going down. Infernape comes out. Ninetales is faster than Garchomp. There is a world in which I mean, actually, I don't think this thing could... You know what? I'm just going to Dragon Claw. I'm just going to Dragon Claw the Infernape. As much as I would love to Earthquake, I don't think it's the play. We're actually just going to Blizzard. Because the Infernape could also have Mach Punch, right? I mean, the Sash was on you. Did I still just Earthquake? I think I actually still just Earthquake. Because Infernape could also have Mach Punch, right? And then we'll Blizzard. Because Ninetales is faster anyway, so if they don't Mach Punch, then we still get the hit off first. Alright, they fake out. Alright, that's fine. That's still perfectly fine as well. We get to Blizzard, we take the Aerodactyl out. And the Infernape goes down to 64, which is incredible. Might be Dragon Claw range, actually. Now it's about who's in the back. Garchomp flinches. I think we still have 2 turns of Tailwind left, if I'm not mistaken. Wonder if they'll be double priority on Infernape. Let's see, who's the last mon? Please tell me it's Torterra. Come on, let me face my favorite Pokemon, even though it might even just die to a, a blizzard. Oh, it is Torterra, mate, absolute go. Okay, so I do happen to know here that Torterra can have White Guard, right? I know my favorite Pokemon. So the question is, do I actually Blizzard here? I don't think I do. I think I actually Dragon Claw the Infernape. Actually, I think our Earthquake still.
A fucking donkey!
And Freeze Dry, the Torterra. I think this is fine. If Thunder protects, that's fine, because we're still going to get a Freeze Dry off from Torterra, unless they double protect. Maybe they want to stall out Tailwind, they do double protect. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so about that. I am A-okay with that, because Alolan Ninetales is still the fastest Pokemon on the field, so I'm good with that. And it does look like Infernape doesn't have, what's it called? I did sort of forget that I Earthquake my own Pokemon, actually. My bad, Chief. I mean, we're still probably okay here, actually, because Torterra can obviously never outspeed either of our Pokemon here. So, let's see, Tailwind's gone, but Garchomp should still be in a good spot. We're going to go ahead and go into our Glimmora here. And we'll go ahead and Earthquake again. Just take Infernape out, and then we should be able to take on Torterra by, like, 2v1ing it. Because now neither of their Pokemon can protect, and we'll go ahead and Spike the Shield and Glimmora. Earthquake should be able to then take out the Infernape, and then I think just doubling up on Torterra with, like, Sludge Bomb and Dragon Claw should get it done. But that was a great play to double protect, obviously. They probably called my Earthquake and let me just kill my own Ninetales. But this is why we get Mega Glimmora in, so... Content, right? Now, we're going to go ahead and Spike a Shield to protect from our own Earthquake this time. Don't want to be killing my own Pokemon again. And Infernape does outspeed us, goes for Aura Sphere. Shouldn't do too much, though. Nope, that's acceptable damage. I guess if Torterra would hammers my Garchomp, that would be an incredible play. Because then I don't think my Mega Glimmora actually 1v1s it. But Infernape does die, which is great. Awesome. So did they Woodhammer into my Garchomp is the one thing. Did I just chat? Did I just lose? Okay, it's not White Herb. It needs to be Earthquake for it to win, I think. Well, I guess we'll see. Do you know what? Okay, I don't mind this, okay? If I lose here because they have Earthquake, I'll let them have it. I'll absolutely let them have it. And I'm including this in the video, I don't care. Go on, do it. If they only have, like, Headlong Rush, then they won't be able to do it, because I think both of our Pokemon KO here. Actually, maybe if they Headlong Rush Glimmora, maybe they can do it, because I don't think -1 Dragon Claw KOs here. They just Earthquake. Wow, they actually got it. Mate, respect. I got memed by my own Pokemon, by my own favorite Pokemon. I don't mind, dude. I don't mind at all. GG's. Shell Smash Torterra in doubles, baby. Nah, I can't be mad. GG's. That was well played from my opponent. They absolutely set that endgame Torterra up. I shouldn't have Earthquake my own Ninetales. That was on me. That was the big misplay we made there, right? We should have just Dragon Clawed the Infernape probably, and continuously tried to freeze dry the Torterra. But that was a phenomenal play from them, honestly. GG's. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, next game here. We have what looks to be some kind of Trick Room mode, right? They also have, like, potentially Scarvivillon as well. And then the patented Farigiraf Mega Blastoise. Trick Room is actually a very tough matchup for this team, I will admit. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think in this one, we do want to lead with basically as much, like, damage output as we can muster. So there's one world where I go Mega Glimmora Kingambit. There's another world in which I go Mega Glimmora, or sorry, Kingambit Ninetales. It just depends on what we think they're going to lead with. Because if they lead Mega Blastoise, then Rotom obviously is really good as well. So I think I'm going to go for something a bit unusual. I'm going to lead Rotom Wash Kingambit, I think. And then we'll go Glimmora in the back. And then I think Ninetales is still good too. Or Garchomp. Garchomp is better into Torkoal. Ninetales is better into the likes of late game Basculegion, as well as obviously Blastoise with Freeze Dry. And we can also get rid of the Snow this way, but I think Garchomp is actually still better. So we're going to go with this. This is, again, Trick Room is very, very tough with this team. You really kind of want to, like, if you're able to either prevent Trick Room or just, like, try and focus the attackers of Trick Room that are, like, weak to your stabs, right? So, for example, in this case, if they lead Blastoise Glimmora, we can potentially double up on it, but They could also have Fake Out, which is tough. They lead Kangaskhan for Farigiraf. Okay. That's fine with me, I think. Now, in this one, obviously, it's a bit of a toss-up, because the Kangaskhan doesn't even have to be Mega. It could just be, like, you know, the Silk Scarf variant with Fake Out Last Resort. I think in this particular instance, I don't mind going for a Wisp onto the Kangaskhan. And, I mean, which slot do you think they're going to Fake Out? I mean, I'm still okay by either way, I think. I don't think I have much interest in predicting with. I mean, that could also protect Kingambit. You know, I'm actually going to protect Kingambit. I think they'll Fake Out the Kingambit, if anything. So they don't Mega Evolve their Kangaskhan. So we're going to have him Protect. Let's see if they call my Protect there. They do Fake Out. They Fake Out into Rotom. Great play. I didn't think they would, honestly. I thought they, you know, because the Kingambit threatens the Farigiraf. And they go for Trick Room. So now they have a very, very powerful Last Resort on deck, which we have to be careful of. But at least if the Kangaskhan is that set, then it can't threaten Kingambit too much. So we're going to go ahead and Protect here. And then we're going to go ahead and Kowtow Cleave the Farigiraf. I think that's the way we play this. As they actually withdraw Farigiraf instead. And they're going to go into Torkoal. Okay. Already not in a great position here. Now I kind of wish I had Mega Glimmora on the field. It is Mega Kangaskhan. Okay. Yeah, not great position here, honestly. What do I reckon they'll go for here? So we're going to Protect on Rotom. At least we do get a Kowtow Cleave off on Torkoal, so its Eruption's not going to be like max power or anything. We do go first as well. That's not bad chip. And Kangaskhan goes for Last Resort. Oh, huh? Why are we Last Resort Mega Kangaskhan? I mean, I guess that's still really, really powerful, right? Because it's still going to hit twice. It's not really used to that set also being the Mega. So, Eruption obviously scary here. I think they could double up onto Rotom this turn, knowing that it just protected. Could very much see that being a thing. Like Solar Beam Last Resort. I mean, we're probably going to die to Last Resort anyway, right? So it's super, super strong. Part of me wants to go Glimmora and get the Toxic Debris up, but I don't know how useful that'll be. Shoot, I have to make a decision. Okay, let's Will-O-Wisp the Kangaskhan and Protect. This is a half-baked play, but I just don't have enough time to think right now. They're probably going to double up on Rotom anyway, but at least this way we stall out a turn of Trick Room, right? Do Weather Ball. They Weather Ball into the Kingambit. Okay, that's not too bad. So maybe Double Edge Blasters probably kills. Oh, we're actually faster. Never mind. We're slower in the Trick Room. Okay, so Kangaskhan gets burned. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible for us. Okay, awesome. So Kangaskhan gets burned. And they do go for Last Resort, but we should live that now. Yep, we do. Perfect. Yeah, that would have absolutely obliterated us otherwise if we didn't get the burn off. But that's okay, so that's incredible. So Kangaskhan is a little bit neutralized now. So with that in mind, I think I actually want to save my Rotom. I don't want to go Glimmora here. And then I think what we'll do is we could double swap as well. Because Garchomp takes the fire move better, right? Because obviously Weather Ball is not going to depend on its HP. That's just going to smoke us regardless. I think I actually do like the double switch, unironically. Because this, like, wastes another turn and just stalls out Trick Room as best as we can. Obviously the Farigiraf is still around, which is a problem. Because they could easily get it back up again later. But for now, I think we would just want to do our best to stall it out as best as we can. So we do get both of our Mons in. They do Weather Ball into Garchomp, which is fine. Should take that rather well. Yep, it's on a 2-hit KO. Doesn't have a chance to burn us either. And then Kangaskhan goes for a Last Resort again, which gets Toxic Spikes up. And it doesn't do much to Glimmora. Cool. Amazing. We obviously have to be... Oh yeah, we get double Toxic Spikes, even better. We do have to be careful about a Torkoal Earth Power here, though. So I think I am actually going to just double Protect. Because this is the last turn of Trick Room, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and double Protect. I usually like to not Mega Evolve on Glimmora. It doesn't really matter, but I usually like to not Mega Evolve on Glimmora when I send it out just to Protect. Because that maybe just like hides the fact that this is the Mega. I could see Kangaskhan switching. Torkoal switches, actually. Never mind. Okay. And then Farigiraf comes out. But it will get poisoned. That's a great play from them, because now they might actually, you know, be able to get Trick Room back up again. It depends on if their item, though. If they're Colbur, then we might actually knock it out if we go for Dragon Claw Sludge Bomb. Maybe. We'll see. And they Last Resort again. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we can ignore Kangaskhan for a bit. Like, we're fine there. It just depends on what we want to do with Farigiraf. Alright, so this Dimension return to normal. We're going to go ahead and Sludge Bomb after Mega Evolving, and then we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, do I Swords Dance? We do kind of have a free Swords Dance here, but at the same time, I also don't know if it's, like, worthwhile right now. I think I'll just Dragon Claw. We're going to go Mega Evolve. Again, I don't think I KO Farigiraf here if it's Citrus Berry, but judging by the way they've played it so far, by not faking out the King Gambit, I might be intrigued to believe that it's Colbur instead. We'll see. They don't protect. Big Sludge Bomb. Oh, Dragon Claw should pick it up, but it is Citrus. Okay, unfortunate. But, again, Kangaskhan is still not doing much, so... Crit? Nope, not quite. They go for Last Resort into me. Smart for them to go for Garchomp there, because obviously that knocks us in range of Torkoal, which is rough. And then presumably Trick Room goes back up again. Yeah, again, really, really rough matchup here. But, let's see if we can survive. Farigiraf's gonna die next turn. Don't think I hate the idea of double protecting here, honestly. Like, again. But then that does leave us very, very vulnerable next turn. A Farigiraf Twin Beam or Psychic never knocks us out from full. Especially not if it's that bulky, but we have already obviously taken Chip. I think I don't mind the idea of going for a... Let's see, what do I have in the back again? Oh yeah, we do have King Gambit in the back, which is huge. So once Farigiraf goes down, we will have access to our priority, which is very, very helpful at least. I think I do definitely want to preserve Glimmora though. And then I don't think I care much about Garchomp, so I think we're just going to Earthquake. Presumably Kangaskhan just goes for Last Resort and outspeeds us. But this way we also get the... Yeah, Farigiraf does go for Psychic, of course. And then Kangaskhan presumably just Last Resort, which is fine. If anything, this is preferable, because the longer that Kangaskhan stays on the field, the better, right? Because it's kind of useless, so we can just kind of just focus on its partner while that's happening. It also depends on Torkoal's moveset, because it's already shown Weather Ball. It should have Eruption and Protect, so it just depends. What's the last move? Is it Solar Beam or is it Earth Power? It's usually Earth Power, but if it's Solar Beam, then we might be in business a bit more. Let's go into King Gambit here, I think. So maybe Rotom was the play there. Because we know where I was... Oh, yeah. Oh, they sound a Basculegion. Okay. Wait, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Okay, so Basculegion in. Presumably this thing is very, very slow. We're gonna go ahead and go Rotom. And then we're gonna go ahead and Kowtow Cleave the Basculegion, I think. They're actually gonna withdraw Kangaskhan, and they're gonna get in Torkoal, which is a great play from them. Torkoal does get poisoned, which we might actually be able to use. Basculegion... Does it go for Protect? We're obviously going to withdraw our Glimmora first. And we're going to go into our Rose and Wash. And Basculegion does not protect, so we do get a Kowtow. Is it Sash? It is Sash, but but it's poison, so it's going to be able to get one attack off and then die. Does it Wave Crash into Rotom? Liquidation into Rotom instead. Do we live that? We actually do, because of the sun. Thank you. Okay, so Basculegion's going to go down. Cool. Now they obviously have Torkoal plus Kangaskhan Fake Out Pressure, which means I don't think I have a reason not to double protect. Is there a world in which I can still stall out Trick Room turns here? Kangaskhan comes out. Taking repeated Burn Chip and Poison Chip. 3 turns? No, 2 turns. Ooh, I think we can actually stall this out, you know, because we still have a piece in the back as well. I think this is a... Rotom's... Well, do I... Well, Kangaskhan can't protect, right? So that's one thing. So I think what we do here is we protect on Rotom. Make sure I... Hang on, how do I play this correctly? Yeah. We just double protect here. Because we want to make sure we want to ensure we guard from the Fake Out and rack up the Burn and Poison Chip. And then Mega Glimmora, as soon as Trick Room runs out, we should be able to get it, right? So we're going to be able to... Look, here's the plan. I'm rambling a little bit. We're going to double protect here. Kangaskhan's gonna fake out because it has to, right? Torkoal kind of does whatever, does Weather Balls, that's fine. Kangaskhan can't protect, right? It literally cannot protect. We just take a little bit more Poison Chip on Torkoal and Burn Chip on Kangaskhan. That thing should now absolutely be in range of a Sucker Punch. We're gonna go ahead and Thunderbolt the Rotom. Or sorry, the Torkoal, I mean. And then we're gonna go ahead and Sucker Punch the Kangaskhan. We know Kangaskhan can't protect, so there's no way it can't actually avoid the Sucker Punch. And then if Torkoal goes for Kingambit, then Rotom just gets the KO. And if it does go for Rotom, then Mega Glimmora gets to come in, Trick Room runs out, and we just KO it with Power Gem. So I think we actually win here. I think we actually managed to overcome the rough matchup. Here we go, Sucker Punch. Awesome, Kangaskhan goes down. And now they have to target Rotom in order to actually have a chance here, but they go for Weather Ball, so that should just wrap up the game. That is going to one-shot Kingambit for sure, because it's obviously like Choco boosted, Sun and all that. But Trick Room's going to run out. Actually, I forgot the Rotom hadn't even moved yet, so we're going to go and Thunderbolt and we're going to KO the Torkoal here. And that is game, so we managed to overcome the tough Trick Room matchup. And like, even though Mega Glimmora didn't do that much, it's still like incredibly valuable here for like doing that big burst damage on Farigiraf once the Trick Room expired the first time, right? So, and it still also pressures their Torkoal, because it just means that it's completely unsafe to send out once the Trick Room expires. So like, it's still, you know, a valuable piece that they have to take into account. Alright, see you guys in the next game. Alright, next game here, we have another Charizard Y team. They have Milotic Incineroar, Sinistcha, Sylveon, Basculin Legion. Okay. Pretty good Mega Glimmora matchup, all things considered. They don't have a ground type, which means Mega Glimmora is actually looking really, really good here. I also really like Rotom Wash in this game. I think I'm actually going to lead with Talonflame Rotom. I think I like Glimmora in the back, obviously, and then it depends on what else we go for. Let's see, Garchomp is good here. We don't have Rock Slide, though, which is a bit of an issue. I do like Kingambit for the Incineroar. Defiant Bait, it's good into Sinistcha, and we get the... It's good into Basculin Legion too. And Ninetales gives us Weather Control, as well as a strong Freeze Dry into both the Basculin Legions as well as Sinistcha. I don't think it's Garchomp here. I think it's either Ninetales or Kingambit. Both are weakened to Charizard, so we still have to like take out Charizard anyway early, if we can. I think I like Kingambit. I think Kingambit is otherwise like... I think we're otherwise a bit weakened to Basculin Legion, honestly, especially last respect. So we're going to go with this. Alright, let's see what we go ahead and lead off with. And hopefully we can snag another nice little Power Gem kill on that Charizard. They do lead Basculin Legion Charizard. Okay, that's fine. They could obviously... They do threaten a big double KO here, right? With their... With like Wave Crash into Solar Beam. Which we do have to be a little bit careful of. I think I am always going to Tailwind here. Don't hate the idea of going for a Protect on Rotom, because I don't actually mind too much if Talonflame goes down, as long as it gets the Tailwind up. Right? So I think that's our play. I think we just Tailwind and Protect. If Basculin Legion wants to Wave Crash into us, I'm good with that. Charizard protects, which is fine. We didn't target that slot anyway. Obviously, we don't want to protect Rotom just in case Charizard goes for Solar Beam. We will be able to get this Tailwind up. And if Basculin Legion Wave Crashes us, then we should be okay. Yep, oh, they go for Flip Turn. Okay, so that probably confirms Scarf. They do go down. Or we go down, sorry. But this is fine. Because we get some information, we get the Tailwind up, and now we do get our Mega Glimmora in, actually. Which will be incredible. And let's see who comes out. Incineroar? Sinistcha. Okay, that's fine. This is prime Mega Glimmora hours, ladies and gentlemen. This is absolutely where we go Mega Glimmora. And Charizard just protected, which means it can't do so now. So we're going to have Mega Evolve Power Gem. It's just about what we want to do about this Sinistcha. I could swap into Kingambit. Which I think I will do, honestly. Yeah, do you know what? Go for it. I don't want to give the Sinistcha too much healing with the old... what's it called? Magikarp. I could also see them Rage Powdering. That would be a great play. But then this way we prevent the Charizard from one-shotting our Rotom with... whatchamacallit? The... Solar Beam. we're gonna go for this. They do actually withdraw Charizard, which is fine. Into Milotic. But this is still gonna do a lot. Watch, this Power Gem is gonna hurt. If they're not Citrus Berry, it might just do a KO. I mean, I don't know what bulk Milotic runs these days. But this is a strong move. This is a strong move. Power Gem down to 65. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible. And Sinister goes for, yep, Machigata. Okay, that's fine. So there's definitely a more specially bulky Milotic. We do get burnt on Glimmora. Can we not get burnt on Kingambit, please? Good, okay. That's not as bad. They're doing very well here, sending out their walls and stalling out the Tailwind so that their offense can shine later. I think this is going to be a double up into Milotic. I think we're going to Sludge Bomb Milotic because I'm not afraid of Sinister, right? So we're going to go ahead and do this. And we're going to Kowtow into Glimmora as well, or into Milotic. Because Sinister might protect as well if it expects Kowtow Cleave. And I don't really want to deal with... oh, they go for Rage Powder. Okay, that's fine. So maybe that means that Milotic is going to go for a big water move then. So use Sludge Bomb into it. Maybe protect... Maybe Spiky Shield and Kowtow Cleave was the play there, actually. So we wanted to expect that. I thought Sinister would protect, though, in fear of that Kowtow Cleave. But it was just willing to sacrifice itself. Fair enough. Does Skull kill me here? Oh, they coil. Okay, never mind. That's still okay. Does mean it gets powerful hypnosis off now, though, which is a bit of an issue. Basculegion can't protect, which we know, so that's awesome. Who comes out here? Charizard? Probably Charizard, right? Yep, Charizard comes out. Again, I don't think Charizard... We have one more turn of Tailwind. I don't think Charizard ever attacks here. I think it has to be... I think it still has to respect the Power Gem. So I'm going to make that read of them protecting to stall out Tailwind, and we're just going to go ahead for this play. The Sludge Bomb into Kowtow Cleave. They can't burn my... Glimmora either. Or sorry, they can't put it to sleep either, sorry, because we're obviously burnt already. So I think we're still going to make this play. Charizard does protect, yep, perfect. Okay, cool. Unless they double protect, but I don't think Coil Milotic ever runs protect. Yep, do we go for Sludge Bomb? Strong hit. Does this Kowtow Cleave kill? They do have +1 defense. Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, cool. We got a crit. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. It might have done. But we're not in a terrible position here because, again, we know that the Basculegion cannot protect. Because it's Flip Turn. Unless it's Flip Turn without Scarf. But I don't expect that to be the case. So we're going to have a Spiky Shield. This is a bit of an obvious play. But I think my play is to... I mean, they could Aqua Jet. Do I lose if they Aqua Jet here? We still do have Rotom. So not necessarily, but... We'll be in trouble if they... We will be in trouble if they call this, but I think we're going to hand Spiky Shield still. I think Spiky Shield Sucker Punch is still my play. If they Aqua Jet me, good for them. You know, because Scarf sets do still tend to run Aqua Jet. It's Mega Charizard X! Oh my. Imagine if they Dragon Dance, like, just raw. Let's see. We do Spiky Shield there. Did they Aqua Jet? They didn't. Okay, so we do get the Sucker Punch off. And that does KO Basculegion, right? Beautiful. So now we got a 3v1 going on. Does Charizard go for the Dragon Dance? No, it just Flare Blitzes. Okay, that's fine. So it just Flare Blitzes our Kingambit, but that does mean that Mega Glimmora should be able to 1v1 this thing, I think. Because it takes massive recoil. We do take a little bit of Burn Chip. We're probably in range of a Dragon move, so maybe if it's Max Speed Jolly... Ooh, if it's Max Speed Jolly, we might still lose. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and Power Gem. Mega Charizard X probably runs more offensive moves, right? Let's go ahead and Hydro Pump. It's our strongest move into this thing. Can't Spiky Shield her, unfortunately. I would love to Spiky Shield now, but I can't because I did it last turn. Alright, we get the Power Gem off though, and Charizard goes down. Alright, well, still got the anti-Charizard attack with the Glimmora. Again, I'm not sure what kind of spreads Mega Charizard X usually runs, because they don't have as much reason to invest in bulk to survive Rock Slides, right? So that could have been a little dicey if they were actually Max Speed Jolly. But they weren't, so Mega Glimmora gets the KO. Awesome. I think we played that pretty cleanly, to be honest. Alright. Top 6,000. I think that's the highest I've ever been in Master Ball 2, actually. Sweet. Alright, let's get another game. Alright, looks like we got a Mega Froslass, Mega Scovillain, which is another incredible matchup for Mega Glimmora, so you do love to see that. They have the Lycanroc Dusk as well, which has become a bit of a late Regulation MA meta pick, as a counter pick to Mega Charizard Y, I've noticed. But I definitely don't hate our matchup here. This is a pretty decent matchup, at least for Mega Glimmora anyway. Not sure about the rest of the team, but you know. Let's see here. So, I do like the idea of leading Mega Glimmora here, actually, because it matches up really well into both of their Megas. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. And then it just depends on backline, what we're thinking there. I do like the idea of Garchomp a lot in this game. Because the Garchomp looks incredible into the other 4 mons, right? As long as we have Glimmora to deal with the Mega. So that looks like a good plan. And then it's either Kingambit or Ninetales. I don't think I like Rotom a lot here. I think it's either Kingambit or Ninetales. I think Kingambit is actually the best here. Because these Lycanrocs don't often run a fighting move. And Kingambit is still incredible into the likes of Basculegion, Froslass, and we also have... This Kingambit in particular is not terrible into opposing Kingambit either, because as you can see we have low kick. We don't have much speed investment, but we do have the Chopper Berry as well. So I think this is actually our lineup. We're gonna go with this. And I think the lead is going to be a matter of trying to keep Mega Glimmora safe and able to take out their walls. We'll see. No, Ninetales does make our Garchomp a bit rougher though, don't get me wrong. It does make the Garchomp matchup a little bit tougher. They lead Lycanroc Sneasler. Okay, not the lead I was expecting, but that's still fine. I think this is always just a double protect, to be honest, because I don't think I want to again gamble with who they fake out. So I think we're actually going to go with this, and we're going to scout also for what the Lycanroc wants to do. Presumably just Rock Slide or Accelerox, but we still outspeed Sneasler. And actually on this build, I think Sneasler is usually White Herb, because the Lycanroc is Focus Sash. So we could potentially KO that with an Earth Power straight away. So let's go ahead and go for this. Sneasler pretends to fake out. Does it do it into the... Okay, it doesn't into Talonflame, that's fine. And then Glimmora... Or sorry, the Lycanroc goes for Rock Slide. Yeah, that's about to be expected. I think I like the idea then of going for a Tailwind. Again, don't mind if Talonflame... You don't mind with this team if Talonflame goes down early, because you want to get your attackers in position after getting the Tailwind up, right? We have a lot of offense. You can get progress that way. So I think we're going to Mega Evolve now. And we're going to go ahead and Earth Power the Sneasler. And I think that does one-hit one-shot. They cannot prevent this Tailwind, because even if they Accelerock, then Geldings will let us go for the Tailwind first. So it's probably in their best interest just to go for that Rock Slide again. But we do get Tailwind, which is awesome. And then let's see what else they go for. We do go get the Earth Power off first. Let's see. We do get the kill on Sneasler. Awesome. Yeah, again, I think the Lycanroc is the one that's sashed in this game. I don't think that crit mattered, unless it's like Spadef Sneasler. Which is like, why would you ever run that, right? So presumably we're just going to see Rock Slide. Talonflame is probably going to die. Yep, there it is. So this is a decent chunk into the Mega Glimmora as well, to be fair. But this is fine. So Talonflame's going to go down. I could see Basculegion coming up from their side. I think I like my Garchomp matchup the most here. Kingambit's not terrible either as well, actually. I think I actually like my Kingambit matchup the most here, because it helps me deal with Basculegion. I think Basculegion comes out here if anything. We're going to undo that. Yep, it is Basculegion. Alright, perfect. Perfect. I think this is going to be a... Ooh, does Basculegion protect here, do you reckon? We still have the 3 turns of Tailwind, which we want to take advantage of. I think this is going to be a Kowtow into Basculegion. And a Spiky Shield onto Glimmora. There we go. I think Lycanroc will outspeed us even under Tailwind. And it is close combat. Ooh, tough. Ooh, we might not live that, actually, because the Lycanroc's very powerful. I didn't expect it to have close combat. Do we live? Okay, we do live. Awesome. I do hope Basculegion didn't target us into his though as well, because that could be problematic. Let's see. It should target Glimmora, if anything. Alright, we do actually go first. Never mind. Alright, so we Kowtow. And it lives on what? Is this thing Sash? No, this thing is just very, very bulky. Oh, wow, okay. But they Wave Crash into Glimmora. Okay, cool. That's absolutely fine. Alright, cool. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to Sucker Punch the Basculegion. And we're going to go ahead and Earth Power the Lycanroc. Unfortunately, again, we will knock it down to Sash, but that's, I think, okay. Right, we Sucker Punch the Basque Legion. Goodbye. And I don't think Lycanroc can ever knock us both out. If anything, it should just target the Kingambit slot. But that's absolutely perfect. Kingambit being a beautiful partner. It's next to Glimmora here. We do Earth Power. Down to Sash. Good. I think Rock Slide is probably their best play here. Cool. And they go for a close combat into Kingambit again. Yeah, that's fine. So Kingambit goes down. We've been training Pokemon back and forth, but again, I think we're still in the commanding position here because we still have a Glimmora that's on like half health and a full health Garchomp in the back, whereas their Lycanroc's on death's door, right? The Lycanroc actually has the Rock Slide here because any contact move will actually KO it if it attacks Glimmora into a spiky shield, or just Garchomp straight away if it's got just the rough skin. And we see Froslass. Okay, this is going to be a. Did I spiky shield Glimmora last turn? I didn't. Right now I Earth Powered. Okay, in that case we're going to go ahead and Earthquake. Yeah, because Mega Glimmora should live a Shadow Ball, so we're going to have an Earthquake here and spiky shield on the Glimmora. This play only really goes wrong if the Lycanroc protects. That would be a problem. But I think Froslass should be the one to protect if anything because of the Tailwind. So let's see if they call this. We do go for Spiky Shield, of course, because we are the fastest one on the field. Froslass protects. No, Lycanroc goes for a Cellar Rock. Okay, that's still fine though. As long as it didn't protect, that's fine. So Lycanroc goes down. Oh, now we should get a single target. We get a single target Earthquake off as well. Glimmora takes nothing. Presumably Froslass just goes for Blizzard. Yep, that still is over half. Cool. Oh, that's crit, that's why. And then Blizzard. Yep. Okay, so the only way this goes wrong is if we somehow don't live this next move. I think we should, but maybe Mega Froslass is stronger than what I'm giving it credit for. Alright, Mega Glimmora versus Mega Froslass. Epic Showdown. These are literally two of my favorite Megas. Alright. Just for the sake of the audience, right? I don't think it matters much. We're just like Power Jam is always our play here. We're at 125. Okay, let's just for show, let's do the calc here. So Froslass against Mega Glimmora. Let's just assume they're max speed or max special attack timid. We are at 125. Blizzard never KOs us, Shadow Ball never KOs us either. So we need either a crit or a freeze. So we're just going Power Gem. Yeah, they need a crit or a freeze. That's the only way they win this, because they should outspeed, right? Yep, they do go for the Blizzard. We do take it. No crit. And no freeze either. Beautiful. So Power Gem's going to finish it off. And that is another win in the bag for the team. So again, this is really just them being afraid of bringing their Mega. And I think we actually did an incredible job at protecting Glimmora this game to make it put in like incredible work, right? We were able to work around the Basque Legion with our Kingambit. And we were able to knock out the Sneasler because we knew that the Lycanroc would be the one carrying Sash, right? Amazing. Like top 5,000 almost. Awesome. Alright, that's going to be all I have time for this one, guys. So if you did enjoy it, do make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. And of course, do also make sure to check out the channel once Regulation MB drops, because we're absolutely going to be grinding on the content as well. So again, thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.